Hi guys! Jeez, like, hi. Oh my god. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about this look here. It is a good everyday look if out and about. It's kind of a smoky brown eye with a little shimmer, kind of a nice soft red lip, and I'm going to be going through a full foundation routine. I'm just going to be doing the whole thing, what I do for a go-to look, basically. Nothing super crazy, just a nice makeup look. So stick around and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up or don't, whatever you want to do. Hopefully you learn or like it, doesn't matter. Anyway, so let's get started. Alrighty, so let's just jump in and get started. So first I'm going to prime my face using the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. Focus on me. Anyway, just trust me, it's the mattifying primer from Cover FX, and I got the little baby version of it. I had a bigger version, but I got the bigger version on sale, so I got the bigger version for, what, $22 Canadian, and I guess the shoppers that I got it in was trying to get rid of it. So I got spoiled and I had it for like 22 bucks, and then when I was like, oh, I'm all done because I used it all, because my skin is so bad that anything anti-acne, I'm like, yep, put it in the cart, check out. I went to Sephora and it was $49 and I'm like, but the travel size version was 19, so I'm like, I'll just do that. Okay, so you're gonna want to let your primer dry for about 30 to 60 seconds, and it's so hard to wait for that. It feels like forever for your primer to dry. I don't know why it does. Me sitting down and organizing my makeup took like 7 minutes, but waiting for a primer to dry, yeah, that takes forever. For foundation, I'm going to be using a CC cream. I don't typically wear like heavy foundations on my skin because I have very sensitive skin, and whatever I put on it, my skin is just like, no. So I found a brand that most of their stuff that I use reacts very well with my skin, so I jumped on board with the It Cosmetics, and this is the CC cream, SPF 50, which is nice. This is surprisingly full coverage for a CC cream, especially if it's buildable. And I don't love a heavy foundation, but if you do love a heavy foundation, they do have actual foundations as well, but this is just a CC cream, and I just liked that it had SPF 50, to be honest. Okay, so I am just going to take 2 pumps of that, and I am going to just kind of run it all over my face and neck, the hair back, like so. There. And you're done. No, I'm going to be using, for blending it all in, this is an It Cosmetics brush. This is the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. And if you look, you see it has like the flat head there. And if you could feel this, oh my god, it's like kitty paws on your face, mushing in your makeup. It's absolutely fabulous. And it is a little expensive for a brush, but I don't touch any other foundation brushes. Not that I'm against them. I just find myself reaching for this one more often than any because it does a really good job of just blending in but not scratching my face, because all my sensitive skin girls and guys out there will know that a scratchy brush is your worst enemy, because then when you irritate your skin and then you're putting stuff like cosmetics on top of already irritated skin, that's when you get redness and blemishes and stuff that we would rather avoid. I mean, we are all human. Okay, so that is all blended in. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. And lately, for my concealer, I have been loving the Kat Von D Locket concealer, and this is in the shade L3 Warm. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I have a very yellowy skin tone, golden pale. Very hard to find things that don't make my skin look weird. So we are gonna go ahead and just kind of thickly apply this, because I have been blessed with dark circles, and they're not the type of dark circles where, oh, if I get more sleep or if I drink more water or who knows, there's like hereditary dark circles, which, you know, if you want to rock them, go for it. I just like the look of lightness under the eyes. It makes the eye makeup pop, but there are people I know who have hereditary dark circles that rock them, and they do it well. I'm going to be using a beauty blender to just kind of pat that all in there, just to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. Okay. For added lightening effect, because I am prone to the dark circles, I am going to be using the Bye Bye Under Eye Illuminator by none other than It Cosmetics. Focus, please. And this is in the shade Light. And it's just a creamy under eye concealer. So, you know. The thing about this, if you are going to be using it, I have found, is that it is extremely tacky. Put some on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and there. But yeah, it's extremely tacky, and so it is really, see how it's shiny in the light there? So you definitely have to set this. But the only thing, I find it a little bit tricky to set this. It doesn't react well with a lot of translucent powders. I've had to try, like, I've had to try a few, and I've actually tried baking with the Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and it reacted weirdly. It kind of baked parts of it and not others. I don't know if my technique was wrong, but it didn't go well. So enough about talking about, let's put our money where our mouth is and actually set our under eye areas. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced Primed Poreless Skin Soothing Pressed Powder in this beautiful pink and gold little compact. And I'm going to just be using the little fluffy thing they gave me. I could be using my beauty blender, but I'm just going to go ahead and just dab it on, just to set so that I don't look greasy. Going to do that to my forehead, down my nose, and on the chin as well. So we are a poreless primed goddess. And now we can move on to the rest of the face, the contouring. For contouring, I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And a lot of people just use this for actually bronzing, but I found it's as contour as well. Especially with this little brush that comes with it. Isn't that adorable? And it kind of just hugs your cheeks. Hugs your cheeks nicely. See there. There we go. Just the little line from the tip of the top of your ear down part way of your cheeks. And I'm going to be using the same brush to lightly just go on the sides of the nose. Like so. Just there, kind of give it a little definition. You get the idea. I'm going to be applying it on my forehead as well. And a little bit on the chin and underneath the jaw. Okay, as we bronzed a bit, we are going to be taking our blush because we're going to look fresh and flushed. This is, I splurged the other day and I spoiled myself and I got the Hourglass. I got Hourglass. My lord, it looks terribly dirty. I'll just, you know what it looks like. Diffused Heat. I'll show you the inside of this. Oh my god, isn't it beautiful? And it applies to the skin so well. Now I will say it does have glitter, like a glittery shimmery, and I know a lot of people don't like the glitter shimmer. Just press it in. I don't mind it. You know, it has a beautiful color, and it feels like it's gonna last a long time. I've already had it for like a month now. It looks like I haven't even touched it. So, oh, and sorry, this is a cosmetics brush as well. This is the Heavenly Luxe blush brush. It's beautiful. If you could feel these brushes, I just reach out and feel. It is literally like kitty paws or puppy paws, whatever, just kind of, you know, brushing against. Oh, it's just so nice, luxurious, and it's thick, domey, but not like unworkable. It's really nice. So to kind of blend that all in together, I'm going to be using yet another It Cosmetics brush. It is the Heavenly Luxe Airbrush Powder and Bronzer. It's thick, it's cute, look at it. Oh my god. It is heaven. Heavenly Luxe is right. So we're just going to kind of blend that in to kind of make sure everything is even. Okay, so now that we have the face more or less finished, let's move on to the eyes. So for my everyday eye look today, I'm going to be using a palette that is super, you can use this for everything, really any kind of look you want to go for. I feel like this is a palette I reach for a lot. It is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside there. So beautiful neutral colors and cool and warm, which is nice, and beautiful transition shade as well. And for my brushes, I'm going to be using this little pack from Sephora here, and it just includes your basic brushes, which is super nice. Okay, so let me zoom in for this, if I can figure out. Whoop. Okay, so I will be starting by doing a lid color, and I'm just going to be using this top shade here, and that is the color Ludwin. Ludwin. It's a good start to our tutorial. Okay, so just going to place that on the eye there. All over, just so that it all blends nicely together. So now I'm going to be doing a peachy kind of color, I think. I think that'd be a nice casual everyday eye to do. So I'm going to be taking the shade Lattice. Oh my god. Lattice? Lattice? It is this shade right here. And I'm just going to be popping that in the lid color there. I'm just using kind of twirling motions lightly in right there. Okay. So we want to darken up that kind of peachy color there. So I'm going to be taking the shade underneath it, Latinas. Darkening that up. Just a touch. Okay, and now I'm going to dip into the shade next to it, and that is the shade Stay Tree. Oh my god. Kat Von D is going to be shaking her head in shame at me, or anybody who knows how to pronounce those names. It should be just more than her, I'm sure. Add a little bit of darkness and definition, and just blend. Blend. Just blend. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, now we're going to be going in with the shade right here, and that is shade Lucius. Lucius, like Lucius Malfoy. Or Lucius. And just kind of darken up a little more. I'm going to be taking a different brush now. I'm going to be taking, what brush? I'm going to be taking this kind of graduated angle brush here. It has kind of to pat on the peachy color to more of the inner 1/3 corner of the eye, the same peachy color we used before. And I'm going to be taking the shade Stay Try again and going back, pressing it on the corner there. Like so. And I am going to take this NARS color here, and it is in the shade Himalaya. It's beautiful, beautiful shade Himalaya here. And I'm just going to pat that on with my finger in the middle there to give a bit of shimmer, because who doesn't love to shimmer every single day? So just pat it on. Oh my god, focus. Like that. To be taking now in the same brush collection It is a kind of pointed tipped brush here, and oh god, my hands are dirty. A pointed tipped brush here, and I'm going to be taking the shade, this one again, the Latinus, and I'm just going to be kind of bringing it underneath. It is going to come under. I'm going to smoke out. I'm just going to place this first all along here, just like that. So I'm just going to take my blending brush again, and I'm just going to go over the top area and just make sure everything's blended nicely together. We're all getting along. We're all friends. Sorry if this is like in the way. I'm going to be taking the top shade that we used for our base again, this shade here, and I'm just going to dip my blending brush into that and kind of just soften up. Just soften up everything, because this is an everyday look. We're not at a, this is just an everyday look. Okay, we are blended. I'm just going to be doing the same thing to my other eye. Okay, so for eyeliner, we are going to be using the So Fine eyeliner by Tarte. And it, oh, don't focus on my face, focus on the, yeah, there we are. You know, sisters, cousins, not twins. It's a thought that counts. So for eyelashes, we are going to be using the Roller Lash by Benefit. It is beautiful. So I just like to I find the biggest mistake people make with mascara, let me go out there. The biggest mistake that people end up making with mascara is that they neglect their the tops of their lashes, and it really does affect how long and luscious your lashes can get. Can you see what I'm doing? I just have to, you know, do them this way. Don't forget those bottom lashes. They are everything. Everything. Don't neglect them. Give them love. Give them attention. They will help make your eye look pop. Alrighty, so now that our mascara has been added, we are ready to move on to brows. Now, I wasn't blessed with beautiful, big, archy, nice, thick eyebrows, and I have to confess that in my early years of university, I overplucked. I would be kind of, you know, tweezer happy, and I had blonde, really blonde hair at one point, and so I thought, oh, you know, eyebrows, my brunette eyebrows don't go with this, so I plucked them so they were so thin. We've moved on from those times. We've learned, we've grown. So I am going to be filling in, I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows with the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade 3, and this is definitely, the title of this is very fitting. I need all the help I can get when it comes to eyebrows. So I am going to, wrong hand, just kind of brush them up, get them ready, up and away. And ever so. Okay, so brows are filled in, and now we are going to sculpt them out using a concealer. I'm just going to be taking that on the top of a tipped brush. I should be using a concealer brush, but I'm traveling. I literally don't have my brushes with me, so I will make do, just as we all have to in life. Just sculpt them out. Alrighty. I like to make the eyes pop even more by putting light color in the waterline and in the little corner of the eye. And I know a lot of people like to use nudes or something. I like to go a little bit more extreme, and I like to use kind of white, and this is the NYX. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in, you guessed it, white. And it's lovely. It's really pigmented, so just be careful when you apply it. Pop it in the waterline there. See, I know. In the waterline. And a little bit in the inner corner, just to wake us up. Perfect. I didn't bring a highlighter with me because I am traveling, so I am going to make the best of what I have. Since I am so fair, I am just going to mix a little bit of these two shades together, just on my finger, just to kind of brighten up my complexion a little. Highlighters don't usually show up too well on me. I have a nice Hourglass one that I usually do travel with. But whatever. However you can make it work, yeah, girl, make it work. Make it work. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to lips. And I found a nice, easy, everyday kind of shade. It's hard to go wrong with the red. And this is Kylie lip kit. I actually got one of the mini ones, so this is the mini version of Kristen, and it's this beautiful kind of, I want to say a light strawberry reddish kind of, very nice for everyday, and it goes with most eye looks here. So we are just going to overline our lip line. And yes, I'm aware my lips are quite chapped, but that's okay. Alright, so lips are on. Okay, so guys, here is the finished look. So this is your typical look that you might wear out, you might wear to school, you wear to the grocery store, to the drugstore, any store, no store, wear it around the house. Doesn't matter. It's just a nice, simple, kind of neutral look. One of my go-tos, and it's fun to play around with makeup, and that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun, play around with makeup. Thanks so much for watching. So I will see you all in my next video. Cheers!